Look at this. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. It's called a divorce. Whoop-de-doo. Shut up. That's the only thing people can say. Oh, you're with Pap, and Pap is going through this. Like, oh my God. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. The divorce is happening. Whoop-de-doo. What else y'all want me to do about it? Y'all gonna keep bringing it up and seeing that we happy and in love. You gonna just keep bringing it up. Shut up. Right, people on her team at the weigh-in mad when they see me and Pap walking talking about why she showing up with her hair done and her fur done, why they matching. This is not a fashion show. My fight weeks is a fashion show for me. You ain't gonna see me wearing no heels and wearing nothing else. I don't. And they can quit mentioning it to me. Yes, they are jealous of me and Pap, and you need to just let it go. Let it go. We together. We happy. That's it. Everybody love us together. Those who don't, oh, whoop-de-doo. They don't know what to do with it. Friend Sean is not supposed to be in these interviews saying lies about me and Pap. She's not supposed to be in these interviews trying to talk bad about me. She's supposed to be selling her brand. After I just had made weight, and you got them calling my phone, calling my team, lawyers. And then let's not talk about the stuff she had her lawyers send to win records.
Get in here, guys. I need somebody to explain this to me. Why are people celebrating a relationship with a man who is still legally married? And why is Claressa Shields acting like she's won some sort of prize by having Papoose as her man? Because something about the situation just doesn't sit right with me. Where and when have we start celebrating a man that is still married, like parading around with his new side chick or his new girlfriend? And I said side chick because allegedly she was trying to creep with Papoose while he was still living in the house with Remy, while they were still together. It's not like they broke up and she's next in line. She was already there. So, essentially, side chick. All right, Uncut Nation, I need somebody to explain something to me because the math is not mathing. Why are people celebrating this relationship? He is still legally married, guys. And yes, I'm talking about Claressa Shields and Papoose. And before anybody jumps in the comments acting all brand new like I'm talking crazy, we all know Papoose has been married to Remy Ma for years. Like over a decade, I believe. But somehow, social media has turned this into a victory parade for Pap and Claressa. And he's still married. The paperwork has been withdrawn. Get in here, guys. Now, we must talk, Uncut Nation. Sounds off. Welcome back to BlackTea Uncut. What's up, Uncut Nation? This is the place where the truth stays hot and the tea never cools. Come in, take off your shoes, relax, have a seat, and get your daily dose of truth served raw. The tea is balling, the drama is heavy, so let's get straight into it. Here at BlackTea Uncut, there are no filters, no edits. So go ahead, pour up your cup, pour up whatever you want in it. I won't tell if you don't tell. And sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Get in here, guys. Now, let's break this down. Claressa Shields happens to be one of the greatest women boxers of all time. And she's been showing off more about her relationship with Papoose than she flexes that she's the GOAT. Like, it's like going neck and neck at this point. Head to head. Now she's like going crazy with defending him online. Well, defending herself by saying he's upstairs while pointing downstairs and saying he loves her and trying to convince us instead of herself, because who really must need convincing is herself, because he keeps trying to convince us all that Pat loves her. She talks about him in every interview. She cannot go one interview without speaking with him. She's also planning to having a baby with him next year, as she has the date basically already pinpointed down precisely that she is definitely going to have a baby with him. But here's the question nobody seems to be asking. Why are people cheering this situation when the man is still legally married? Because the last time I checked, marriage used to mean something. And here's where things get even more interesting. Some fans are treating this relationship like Claressa Shields just won the championship belt in love. They're celebrating her like she secured a prize. But is that really something to celebrate? To be a man's side piece? Or are we watching a situation where someone may be a little too invested in a man who hasn't even finalized his divorce yet? Now, let's talk about the double standard for a second. Because now, think about this, Uncut Nation. If roles were reversed and this was a married woman stepping out with another man while still being legally married, social media would be dragging her from here to Mars. But when it's a man doing it, suddenly people are clapping, cheering, and calling it a power couple. Now, since when would a power couple consist of a man with a small young child that is completely married still? The divorce papers are no longer showing up to even still be being filed, being in pursuit of. So, the real question is this. Are people supporting the relationship because they genuinely believe it's real love? Or are they just being entertained by the drama of Remy Ma, having her boo thing and watching Papoose supposed to be still a symbol of black love while he's stepping out with a woman about 20 years his junior? Because sometimes social media doesn't care about right or wrong. They just enjoy the drama. They just want the tea. Now, what I want to hear from Uncut Nation is, why do you think people are cheering for a married man to move on before his marriage is even officially over? They could get back together tomorrow, today. And I want you to sound off. Do you think Claressa Shields is doing way too much in this relationship in regards to Papoose? Or are people like myself just being unfair to her? I want you to sound off. But before you do, let me show you a few little clips that caught my attention. It's really fascinating, I tell you. Check this out, Uncut Nation. Baby, got the key? Okay. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, Foxy _ where is stuff? I don't even want to have to give it to you, but why not? Somebody on here done trigger me. Somebody done triggered me, and I'm about to blaze on them. There she go. Let's see if this is you. What you do, Random, blocking me? Hey, Fallon. Maybe I should be nice because you won't hear. Should I be nice? Somebody just said something mean to me, and I'm about to say something mean back to them. Should I do it or not?
I can say so much about you, child. I could say so much about you. I don't even want to go there with you. Why'd you come on here and say that? I'm gonna leave you alone because I was about to flame the shit up out of you. Nope, I'm finna do it. So, screenshot this first. So, Foxy underscore Brown 9. You just said no. Did you say no that I look? You said no. You look 38. You said I look 38. I'm gonna give you a time to respond real quick before I get off in your ass. If you did just disrespect me, I'm gonna give you a little time real quick to get off in your ass, if that's what you said, because I'm on your page right now on my other phone. Telling you the industry is a dark place. The industry ain't a dark place for me. I stay the hell up out of. Listen, I stay in my own world. In my world, God is the he is the omega. What is it called when it's the smallest one? Like, no. Y'all know damn well y'all just heard Pap leave. Don't ask me where he at no more. And it's Foxy with two X's. You know what? I'm gonna let it go. Cause yes, Alpha and Omega. God is the Alpha and Omega in my life, baby. I'm gonna put on some clothes. Alpha and Omega. I know you're not on here begging to get unblocked. Listen, if Pat blocked your ass, do not ask me to tell him to unblock you, because if you got blocked, you must have did something he ain't like. It is a democracy. Y'all be coming on people's pages saying all type of stuff, be getting blocked as hell. Keep all the fights in Detroit. Oh no, we got to go to some other cities and turn them up. We got to show them how to, hey, all my goldies, we got to travel, baby. So you agreeing to saying that you's the wife? Because why would you come over here and say about my man? Just gone with your skinny. Look, you need to get in the kitchen and cook for you. Get in the kitchen and cook you some food too. I'm not finna fool with you. It's time to really turn up. Oh, matter of fact, while I'm wasting time, let me book my motherfucking vacation. I just got to pay some money. I just got to pay some more money on. Let me see, y'all. Let me book my vacation. Booking my vacation, baby. I'm finna be where it's clear at in my bikini on the water where it's hot, baby.
Now, guys, like, just watching her, she's very, very immature for 30, I would say. For a 30-year-old accomplished woman that is as accomplished as she is. She has to argue with her fans. Her subscribers. She curses them out. She blocks them. She goes off on them. Everything is Papoose. Like, that alone is cringe. Despite the moral compass that she has, she thinks it's a flex that she's out here claiming a married man as her man, planning to have a baby with a man that is already married to another woman. Mind you, she used to try to pretend to be this woman's friend and ask her to style her so she could become her. Try to become her, become like a mini version or a minion of her. And she wants to then just for us to basically to want her to be successful in gaining Pap, taking him away from his wife and kid. When have we ever done that before? Like, I just don't even recall. I remember Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, and the other girl, Jennifer Aniston. And I don't think they were even married. They were just dating or engaged. And no one, probably to this day, has still forgiven Angelina Jolie. But we're going to allow a celebration of this in the black community. I don't recall us ever cheering for the side chick or the other woman. At least get a divorce first. And then he could be your man, your man, your man. Most definitely. And I wouldn't have a problem with it. And other people that have morals wouldn't have a problem probably either. But I just don't see how people can cheer on Claressa. Although, yes, you can say that Remy left him for another guy. Maybe she did. But we're now finding out, and shout out to Nyla. Go check out Nyla. Nyla Says, that is awesome. She's a great content creator. If you haven't checked her out, please do, because she got all the tea over there too. Yes, she does. And from her basically breaking it down, Claressa been trying to get Pap from Remy. This is nothing new. She's been doing it while they were still together. So we don't know what Remy has gone through. We really don't. Now, before I let you go, guys, and I'm definitely about to let you go and enjoy your day, but I want you to think about this. Here's the part of the story that really has me thinking. What message are we sending when people cheer for a relationship between a married man and a woman who's almost 20 years younger than him? Think about that for 1 second. 20 years younger almost, and he's currently married with a young child. Because I want you to understand, this isn't just celebrity gossip anymore. This is about the values people are promoting out here publicly before us. Tearing down the sacredness of a marriage. See, when social media celebrates a situation like this, what does that say about how people view marriage? Are we saying vows don't matter anymore? But she constantly wants to say God, but doesn't have any respect for marriage. Doesn't mind laying down night after night with the married man committing adultery and fornication. Are we saying loyalty only matters when it's convenient? Because at the end of the day, whether people like Remy Ma or not, that is still that man's wife on paper in the heavens. And that's where a lot of people feel the line has been crossed, like myself. Now let's talk about the level of disrespect that people say has been happening in the situation. Some critics believe Claressa Shields has been doing too much, team too much publicly. From comments to interviews, many people feel like I do, that she crosses the line when her man is still legally married to another woman. And when these moments happen in public, it doesn't just become a relationship, it becomes a spectacle. Think about that, people. Think about that, Uncut Nation. She's out here, and we're promoting, what's being promoted for the black culture is thought culture, and everyone knows that thought culture is ruling. And now, marriages don't matter. It doesn't matter at all. And here's another layer people aren't talking about. And the other part that people are not talking about, but needs to be mentioned, is that although this may be bringing money to Pap, it may be bringing, headlines, notoriety, have him trending on Twitter, X, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. It may have him trending in headlines and things like that. But has anyone stopped to think about the cost? Because for years, Papoose has built a reputation as one of the most loyal husbands in hip-hop. People praised him for standing by Remy Ma through prison, through hardship, through everything. That loyalty was a part of his brand. Heck, it was his brand. True black love, a real black man that loves and holds his woman down. It was like the Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott King thing. That loyalty was a part of his brand. And now many people feel like his reputation has taken a serious hit. Because now people look at him as a joke. You don't even look at him the same no more. I used to have like the utmost respect for Pap. The utmost. Now he's just like a clown in the circus, actually. And that's my opinion. I want you to sound off, Uncut Nation. Do you see Pap the same that you did? Do you see him as the same person that you did before Claressa? Before Claressa, BC. Before Claressa, was Pap something of like a moral ethics code? He wouldn't sell his soul. So although he could rap so dope, that's why he couldn't be promoted to higher levels, because he would not compromise his integrity. So the real question becomes this. Is the attention, money, and publicity worth the damage to Pap's legacy that it took him years to build? Or are we watching the internet turn a marriage and a reputation into entertainment? That is the real conversation people are having right now. Has anyone stopped to think about the cost for Pap? Uncut Nation, are we really watching the internet turn a marriage and reputation into entertainment? That's the conversation that we here at Uncut Nation, here in Uncut Nation, need to have. Because right now it's all shits and giggles. But pretty soon something could go totally wrong. Because Claressa has been through some challenging things, and we both can all agree, I believe we can all agree, that the elevator do not go to the top. That I'm sure we can all agree on. Papoose could be in serious danger if he really doesn't love her the way that she thinks he does. I don't think he's in love with her at all. I think he cares for her, but not in love whatsoever. I want you to sound off, Uncut Nation. I want you to let me know. Am I bugging? Or do you agree that not only could this damage his reputation forever and damage his legacy, that he could have basically left to the golden child to be a product of true black love, but what we're watching could possibly turn into, he could get hurt. This girl can really take him out. And I want to leave a little comic relief, so I'm going to leave this right here. This little clip, I want you to take a look at it. It's funny, but it's very accurate. And I want you to think about what he's saying, although he says it in a very funny way. I'm going to definitely tag his information here so you can go and subscribe to him on TikTok. He is very popular, I believe, there on TikTok. Shout out to Say Main 400 on TikTok. If you don't know of him, haven't heard of him, go check him out. He is awesome. And I loved his take on this. He did it in such a funny way. So props to him. Again, go over there and subscribe to Say Main 400. Epic channel. So, all right. So let's get into this. I'm going to then come back really fast with a really quick conclusion. But I just want you to hear this. This man is hilarious.
Now, Papoose, I'm not hating on your brother. I'm not hating. But I think it's time for you to come up with an exit strategy. Because right now you're starting to look like a motherfucking hostage. You nigga, blink your eyes twice if you need help. We understand that goddamn Claressa Shields is a 2-time Olympic champion. We understand she'll knock your ass the fuck out. We know this, Papoose. But we can see it in your face, brother. You look a little scared. You look a little scared, Papoose. Claressa Shields said, this is the man of the hour, and he about to rate my food. And she say, tell me how it tastes, baby. This motherfucker say, God damn, the shit was good. It was good, God damn it. He say, the way you seasoned it, it was just immaculate. I goddamn boy, I need another plate of that shit now. She say, but what would you rate it? He said, I said 11. Damn, I said it was 11. What else you want me to say? Shit. Look here. We know that shit wasn't good, Papoose. You left half the food on the plate, brother. Shit. Look here. When I eat some shit that's good, I clean the plate. That bitch had uncooked motherfucking spinach on that plate. Goddamn Papoose act like a kid that just move his food all around the plate, make it like he ate some shit. She say, ain't it good, baby? He say, yeah, it's good. It's good, goddamn. Long as you keep that money coming, goddamn, this is the best food I ever ate in my life. Papoose, bruh, it's time for you to come up with an exit strategy and get the fuck up out of there before she hit your ass with a left-right combo and knock you the fuck out, brother. Go back home, man. Go back home, my nigga.
Well, guys, in conclusion, now that was funny, wasn't it? But, okay, let me get serious here for a second. In conclusion, Uncut Nation, before we end this conversation, I want to leave Uncut Nation with a real question. When did it become normal for people to cheer for a relationship involving someone else who is still legally married? Because whether people like Remy Ma or not, the reality is that their marriage is still a commitment. And if the roles were reversed, if a married woman almost 20 years older was involved with a younger man while still legally married, do you honestly think people would be cheering the same way? Or would social media be dragging her every single day? And let's talk about the other side of this too. Papoose spent years building a reputation as one of the most loyal husbands in hip-hop. People respected that. So is this new attention really worth the damage to that image? Or are people so entertained by this drama that they don't care what it costs Pap or even Claressa with her heart? She may not be prepared to handle a heartbreak like this. Well, let's suppose he does go back to his wife. What will that do to Claressa? I want to hear what you think. Is this relationship something to celebrate? Or is it a situation that should have never been applauded in the first place? Let's talk in the comments. Uncut Nation, sound off, and let me know what you're thinking. Let me know how you feel. And I want to say to you all, thank you so very much for taking time to watch me here at BlackTea Uncut. Love you guys.